I know.
No, I don't think you do, though.
I do. I know. I feel like sometimes when Kevin comes in, I feel like I'm just late to life.
You're inadequate.
I literally used that exact word. Yes.
But why do I have a... Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Oh.
We're on YouTube as well.
Hi, Tina May.
And so what do you mean? How about Tina May?
Now, if you are inadequate, well, how do you... I mean, you're kind of like middle of the road around here.
He kind of makes you feel inadequate too, Bubba.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
he makes me. I feel like a real fucking loser.
Right.
And then when he's
I'm probably more inadequate than you in the fact that I had it at one time. I fucked it up.
But at least you had it.
And I had a lot of it.
I know you did.
I mean, I could be really had I
played your cards right.
Had I not thought with my cock and thought with my head. But God damn it, all of us guys make those mistakes, do we not? Speaking of which, Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
He's running in here. Here he comes.
Doing good, Daddy.
Just checking on, Daddy. Work out today, Daddy. Got one of them prefab meals, Daddy. Come on, kitchen, Daddy.
I was grabbing a fork because Blizz gave me some fruit.
Oh,
you're eating fruit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, D3 CLT $20. Gosh,
you're going to the Magic game tonight, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Stopping in Lakeland. They play the Hawks. It's shit versus shit.
Stopping in Lakeland for what?
Race car engineering. Pick up some race car parts.
Okay. Nice.
Am I right, buddy?
That's correct.
And then to Orlando.
That's right. I forgot you get that credit card.
Yeah. Well.
Daddy, can you put some more money in there?
We're gonna have to talk about that, okay? We got a little bit of a budget today, buddy. You can't go fucking crazy.
Like a big budget?
We're gonna up your credit.
well, yeah. Here's
What's a budget?
All right. Well,
What's a budget?
All right. Hold on. I'll tell you what it is.
I got this magic credit card. You just swipe it, and you can buy whatever you want.
I don't have to give cash.
By the way, this is the Clem Racing Incorporated credit card.
Right.
That I put $1,000 in. But I'm trying to get some more sponsors right now. I got a couple sponsors supposedly sending me some checks. But anyway, so Tyler, but I used it. We got probably $800 on the credit card, and then you got that $400 kicker, right?
Right.
So $1,000.
Okay, I was gonna spend like a couple hundred, but I'll spend 1,000.
Oh, no fucking way!
$1,000.
No. Hold on, I don't want you to spend. I only want. Don't go over there and just be like, man, we got us a motherfucking $1,000, so we might. I wasn't gonna buy this new starter, and I wasn't gonna buy this club, but fuck. No, I mean, only get what you need. Don't overspend because we're certainly gonna
all kinds of stuff.
We're certainly gonna need to buy more shit, but just get the initial shit that you need. Don't forget, I got well over $1,000 tire order I got to put in too.
Okay.
So try to keep that. Yeah. So,
I got it handled.
I need some new wheels.
I got
too.
my kid telling me he's got a handle.
He's got a handle, Daddy. Sean Beck, $9.99.
I got a handle, Daddy. All right. Thank you, Tyler. So Anna, what are you eating? Isn't it a rule that you're not supposed to be?
I just ate some zinc.
She's taking pills.
Is that okay?
Anna, I just wish that you, honest to God, that you could go and be my girlfriend for 1 week.
1 week?
Would you hold my hand?
No.
Would you cuddle me?
No.
Then no.
No, you have to.
Oh.
Like you have to.
Oh, I'm a slave?
Well, no, but if you want to fix yourself,
This is the road to recovery.
Oh, this is like man camp.
This is like, like a life coach, like you're getting sent off to rehab, if you want to get, you need to be
rehabilitated.
You need to just get kind of chin checked a little bit.
You want to punch me in the face?
No. Oh. Metaphorically, you need chin check. You need.
On the metaverse.
In the metaverse.
Oh, right.
Like, because you're such a fucking paper tiger and you're so just, you're weird.
Oh, yeah.
You have no idea.
Like, you're fucking weird.
I'm a fucking weirdo.
Like, no guy could ever really like you because you're fucking weird. Like, even the most, and then the levels of expectation that a guy has to look like in order for you to give him an opportunity is, like, unobtainable.
Mm-hmm.
In conjunction with your little quirks and hang-ups and wine and shit. I don't know. I just feel like
Greg from Canada,
but here's the thing.
$25 Canadian cash.
Here's the thing. as much as I complain, I also talk about, like, I'm also very appreciative. Like, I'll be like, oh, this is so fun. Like, I'll say stuff like that. So I'm just as positive as I am negative, which equals out to, I'm neutral. That's how that works.
Yeah, but
I think so.
do you know how it works also?
How?
Having somebody to be that way too. Doing all that alone is just, you're doing it alone. Like,
so what?
Having this emotional roller coaster alone.
I have friends and stuff.
But you're okay.
Well, Bubba, like, do you want someone around all the time? Do you want a girlfriend? Do you want someone that never leaves?
This isn't about me.
But like,
Kevin says she's spinning
you kind
it.
of go in and out, and you
hold
get.
on. This is not about me.
Centrifuging it.
This is not about me. At your age, I was killing it. Pussy-wise, mental-wise, financial-wise.
Anna.
I was just, I was a very fucking successful, sexually active fucking pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Pimp.
At 34 years old. What year would that have been? Give me a year of 34.
21 years ago, 2000.
Yeah. I was straight. I was before I got arrested.
Hell yeah, 9/11 didn't even happen yet.
Before I got arrested.
I can remember my contract. I was making $650,000 contract. I didn't have to pay the show back then. I didn't start paying the show until my last deal, which was 2002. So I was making like $850 with bonuses.
You were making that.
Yeah. Getting all kinds of pussy.
Mm-hmm. Like Jill Fox.
No, this is year 2000.
Is that Betrayus Girl?
Well, no, Jill Fox's. That's where we left off the other day.
Oh yeah, well we can.
Right.
We'll get back there, guys.
I know.
But so what year are we talking? 2000, 2002?
2000.
2000.
That was
right.
21 years ago. You were 34. You're my age.
I'm building my house. I'm in the process of building
your mansion.
I'm on the last 6 or 7 months of building my mansion. I'm making $800,000, $900,000 in my pocket a year as a fucking radio guy. I got 2 or 3 nightclubs, a restaurant, just killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Straight killing it. And then then you at 34, you got to start with fucking.
Oh, that's where I started.
That opens up everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fucking's like networking. It kind of is.
I didn't think of it that way.
But right?
Unless I'm like Kamala Harris, which I'm not trying to be, who fucked her way to the top.
Well,
no, that's not a preamp. That's not an option for you. Like that's not how you're wired.
No, I wasn't born in this country.
But you can fuck. Every once in a while, fuck.
Yeah, I could.
And even if it was just twice a year. That's not slut standards or even like dirty girl standards or like she's a fucking loose bitch standards. That's just keeping my plumbing going.
Right. Just maintenance.
Yeah, that's just, yearly that's an oil change.
Yeah. Every a couple thousand miles.
Well, but that could be Blitz, if you didn't drive your car a lot, I could see you could change your oil twice a year, very much so. Like if you didn't have very much of a commute at all, change your oil, every twice a year. You need your oil, you need your oil changed a little bit. I think that as soon as you just get fucked,
Lynn Bailey, $25 Canadian,
that it completely opens up something in your world.
That's going to turn things around for me.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
what
certainly.
What if it doesn't?
Well, then you just
kill yourself.
All right. No.
Whoa.
Oh.
Then you just.
But what if it does?
No, but hold on. Let's say that it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what are you out? A fuck?
Yeah, you just reset the clock instead of 2 years.
Hold on, the guy was clean. You got, there was no, it was just a fuck. There was no, there's no other, damage as far as like sexually transmitted. You're not pregnant. You didn't get fucking herpes.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. You fucking came a couple times. Okay.
Happy days.
The guy didn't get clingy. It ended up not working out.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever. You saw him at the gym. He's like, hey, Anna. And you're like, hey, Jim.
Thanks for that. Fuck, Jim. Appreciate you.
No, but
Daniel Rose, $10 cash.
Hey, thanks for fucking me.
Thanks for throwing me the dick.
But hold on, Anna.
I appreciate that dick.
So like nothing went bad with you and Jim. Okay, it was
nice
all good.
Balls too, by the way.
But should I tell everybody that Jim, your balls are small from the roids? But Anna.
Small balls. That's okay, though. Still great.
So nothing goes bad. You guys are friends.
Yeah.
But now now you're at least his friend, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he
His
owes,
fuck friend.
and he kind of
And you've seen his dick.
And hold on.
It sounds dick. It sounds cock.
And he kind of owes you one now.
For the Stanley,
Yeah, he owes
$20
you
cash.
No, but like okay, what?
Yeah,
if,
I gave him some puss,
I mean, you gave
so
him.
he owes me something.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
I
I'll
mean,
spot you at the gym.
So let's say that let's say that you fuck Jim, but you remain friends with Jim. You see him every once in a while. Next thing you know, Jim has a fucking extra ticket to Louis C.K. concert.
Oh.
Yeah, hold on.
Shit.
Hold on now.
I'm close.
Just
I'm
fucking feel me
close.
out here, okay?
I'm feeling.
So you fucked Jim in January, okay?
Yeah.
And it was a one-timer, but it was not adversarial. It was just like whatever, Jim.
Adversarial.
It wasn't like it wasn't bad, but you and Jim just figured out
Yeah, he didn't drug and rape you. Like, it was consensual.
Oh, nice.
And he didn't,
What a gentleman.
he didn't fucking stalk you, and you didn't stalk him.
Oh,
You're
I
just
see what
like,
you're saying. The
whatever.
situation, right? It's
Like,
good.
yeah, whatever. You guys are cool.
It's just like,
You've seen him
what?
out a few times and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And when you did fuck him, you guys did chit chat a little bit, and you found out that you guys both admire Louis C.K. That's one thing.
Yeah,
that
we
you
like
know,
stand
fuck.
up.
We like it, and maybe you guys even watched
Like mid pump, he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I like Louis C.K."
He told us,
No,
yeah.
but you guys maybe during dinner or something that had
When we
come
went
up.
to brunch after.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Whatever. Whatever you and Jim did, the fact that you guys both admire Louis C.K. came up, and he remembered that.
Sure.
So you and Jim, it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Jim goes on down the road. You go on down the road.
Went to some fucking vegan restaurant.
And Louis C.K.'s coming to town.
Yeah.
And Jim's like, you know what? Fuck. Let me call up Anna. He calls Anna. Listen, I got an extra ticket, third
Is
fucking
this
row.
the gym I fucked?
Well, yes, deep
I
down.
got a few gyms
How many
in my
gyms
phone.
have you
Hold on,
fucked?
hold on, Anna.
Threw you the dick that has the small balls.
To answer your question, yes, it's because you fucked, but he's also now, doing you a solid. He's like, hey, you want to go to Louis? You want to
Because he wants to re-fuck.
Do you want to fuck again,
Before
Jim?
this
But
Louis C.K. and
but now he
after.
certainly has something of value, does he not?
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than just that dick.
Yeah.
And the small balls.
So Anna, that's networking. That's kind of fucking networking.
Yeah.
Net fuck working or
So you're
whatever.
fucking to a Louis C.K.
Fuck working.
ticket.
But I mean, I just used one stupid example.
Prostitute.
Multiply that by all types of different possibilities. What let me say?
I love he said basically a prostitute because you're fucking for a Louis C.K.
Yeah, I'm the fucking idiot.
I mean,
You should be fucking for NFTs.
no,
I'm gonna be a crypto whore.
Go buy me some Metaverse, Meadowland.
pussy for a taco stand in Sandbox Land. Pussy for a taco stand in Sandbox Land.
I'll suck your
Idaho.
balls for a third of a Bitcoin.
Fuck me for a NFT.
Pussy for a third of an Ethereum with a blockchain
Give me some of
kicker.
that non-fungible dick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, let's say
That's me.
But see, these guys you're going to be fucking are probably into all this stuff, and you
Hell
never know
yeah.
when you hit one.
You're so right, Bubs.
No, I'm for real. Let's say the guy that you're fucking,
Yeah.
Johnny NFT,
Yeah.
he goes, hey, Anna, I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
Take like $300 or $400 and put it in a fucking NFT with a fucking yippee
Buy some mana so I can buy a fake business.
And he actually he actually tells you, as I'm giving you this real dick, I'm going to ask you to buy some fake business.
Yeah.
Nice. And well, fuck in the metaverse too. Bend me over that fake tree.
I just wish she was this cool hanging out. Because guys would be attracted to that. Like, her being cynical like this is fun.
It is fun.
But it's just too bad we can never emulate this.
Right.
I think the only place that you really can be yourself is right here. That's the problem in itself. This is your meta world. My show is your meta
So
world.
I can't have another acid trip in the next half hour.
I'm going to blow your fucking mind. Listen to
can't
this.
take
Big
it
buck.
I'm
anymore.
going to blow your fucking mind.
Big buck, 1,000 stars.
This show is your virtual meta. It's
all of ours.
It kind of is.
It absolutely is.
The
It kind of
Bubbaverse,
is.
yeah.
And so now multiply that by everybody that watches this and everybody that's in on the lingo and everybody that's in on the fucking deal and everybody that contributes and everybody that lives in our Bubba world, right? It's very cult-like. You know the sayings. You know the characters involved. You know the ins and the outs. You know who likes who hates who. You know everything. It's a whole big fucking soap opera for guys for the most part, is it not? Mm-hmm. That's one thing that our show is. It's kind of like a soap opera. And so, since we've established the pay-for-play way, so to speak, right? We're kind of the metaverse of radio.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
And the fact that we are the metaverse of radio. Most terrestrial radio guys haven't established what we use as our monetary source.
Right.
We've basically Twitch is our NFT, kinda, and our crypto world. And so since we have set that parameter that people support the show digitally by going to our Facebook, going to our podcast, going to our YouTube, going to our OnlyFans, going to Twitch, going to Bubba Army Radio, going to BubbaArmyShop.com, just the various 10 or 11 ways that we monetize our content. Why wouldn't it be Blitz? Because when I asked Kevin, why don't we start Bubba World? And he said, well, because you'd have computer programmers that you can't pay, and it would look like Pong. But what if you sold the Bubba World on a prospective type deal, and once you've raised a certain amount of money, you hire a company then, a reputable company, after you've raised the capital, to build a really good-looking Bubba World?
You can do that. But like to actually do it like kind of for real, it's super expensive.
Like hundreds of millions of dollars?
I don't think that much, but like definitely into like the many tens of millions. To do
really?
Right. Yeah.
Trickney Ashley, 500 stars.
Or we can just keep
selling your old clothes.
That suit sold.
I mean, she's not wrong.
If I didn't want Tyler to have the strap a little bit longer, the bitch would be getting the strap right now, because that was just goddamn brilliant.
Oh,
that was fucking brilliant. Our NFTs are, well, I got one right behind me, motherfucker.
$1,000 for Buck.
That Buck paid $1,000. I processed his credit card. Buck said he didn't even want it. He wanted me to keep having it. He wanted me to wear it for BARP and then for special occasions. And I told him to tell the merch crick, no, Buck, you bought it, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm only going to wear it to the BARP party, and then I'm handing it right to you on stage. You own it. I appreciate you being so generous by saying I can keep it, but I would feel like a welcher, right? I would feel like I just fucking welched you, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Cal Jones, 1,000 stars.
I know what you're saying, even if he said
I guess that would be the ultimate NFT, in the fact that I'm buying your suit, but I only own the digital rights to it.
Big Buck,
and you still keep the suit.
It just seems like a donation at that point.
No, well, it looks like we got the homosexual.
It completed. Thank you, Big Buck.
The
homosexual
rocket.
The
homosexual rocket.
The gay pride rocket.
Twinkle, twinkle. Trickney Ashley, 500 stars. Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Oh, are we in a star party?
We're
Are we?
finished. Twinkle, twinkle, blast out.
Man, you're on the pick-me-ups, aren't you, cousin?
Yeah, the hands going.
God damn, you're on the
Got
pick-me-ups.
the spirit fingers and everything.
Yeah.
Spirit fingers and the
The
pick-me-ups.
jazz hands.
I love it, Lummy. I love the jazz hands with a spirit finger kicker on you, kid.
Thank you. Got to get the star going.
I mean,
Oh God.
Blitz, I was.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Okay.
Wheels are
Howard
turning.
Stern paid $2 million to CBS for his entire catalog, and it was nothing visual at all.
Right.
It was just all of his old shows.
Mm-hmm.
What is my shit worth?
Oh.
In the fact that if you take all the audio I've done, which we got back to about some of 98 Rock stuff,
Okay.
all the visual I've done, and you see the mountains and mountains and mountains of tapes I have.
Trickney Ashley, 400 stars.
I wonder if you could get if you could get somebody interested in that to buy the catalog.
The whole catalog?
The whole catalog.
Whole inventory of work?
And they own it. a big-time production video company, and then they do spin-offs on it. But then again, Blitz, like, I might have some just unfucking believable shit in there, but I can't get it out. I can't distribute it. I can't edit it.
Kel Jones, 1,100 stars.
You know what we should do, Blitz, one day is we should inventory our catalog and say, okay, we got 1,800 hours of porn stars. We got 4,000 hours of stunts. We got 2,000 hours of interviews. We, you know.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And a partridge in a pear tree with a couple of glass dildos.
Yep.
And a kangaroo kicker.
Dawn, 500 stars.
Right. I mean,
500 stars.
You think? I mean, Anna, what do you think about? I mean,
instead of selling it, I feel like the move, and I could be totally wrong, is where you still own the rights to it, but
and
you
NFT it.
You only fans it. No, like you have subscribers,
like we're doing now.
Yeah, like we're doing now,
Radio.
because then you always own it and you can have it. And
true,
use
but
it.
I think you NFT it.
I think I wouldn't NFT the whole thing. I would NFT like bit by bit, maybe.
I mean,
Maybe like
you could NFT.
Because then it's just one lump sum, and then you got nothing after that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you NFT like, you know, like let's say that you
Like
had
a
let's say
show?
you had Hoist Gracie in here, okay? And you edit it. You edit the interview down, and then somebody owns the whole, somebody in
like
it.
a 10-minute interview or something.
The video part or just the audio?
Oh shit!
Because those were videoed.
But you could actually do both.
No.
Can you are there like audio NFTs? I'm sure there are.
Yeah.
God,
but I mean, there's visual NFTs. Like I already gave.
Yeah.
Me and Blitz are we've already been contacted by, and we're already starting. I'm just going to be in full disclosure. We're already trying to do the visual NFTs of pictures of my childhood and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And but again,
how do you even get started? Like, how do you even put it on the NFT marketplace?
Well, that's where you have to find one, and we have found one, or one found us.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so I would say in 90 days, I would say by March, we will be in the NFT game.
Oh,
now,
for sure.
Now, maybe sooner. Blitz, I'd actually say by February.
Probably, but I mean, like March is definitely safe to say by March.
Lynn Bailey, 500 stars.
We're going to be in the NFT, and I think initially on it's going to start out with pictures, but I met with Tom Bean yesterday, and it's going to be video as well.
Yeah.
And the people and the people, and Blitz, you can tell me if this is right or not, but the people that supposedly are doing the NFT, the organization that's doing the NFTs the best right now, the slickest, is the NBA.
They're definitely one of the top ones.
Yeah, the NBA really, really.
With all the dunks and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're video clips, right? Like short, like 4-second
But
video
I mean, like,
clips.
if you look, Tom Bean was showing me this site yesterday where, like, the NBA has, like they'll do like a 12-second clip of this guy in a breakaway dunk with a 360 windjam Willie, and they'll show it from 3 different angles, and then they make like 25 of those available, and like
cards?
Well, they're video cards.
Yeah.
But they can't be the same card.
Well,
they can.
But it's a non-fungible token.
But
it can't be replicated.
Yeah, but you can say, "Hey, this is the one, and I'm gonna sell the rights to 1,000 of these, or 500 of these, or 10 of these."
But they
or
must
one.
be different clips.
No,
though.
no.
Just like Anna, for instance.
Like baseball cards. Like they'll have one card. They'll print 5,000 of the same card,
and that'll be a collector's card because they made 1 million of the other cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I was just thinking if someone were to play that video and they had to pay someone for the rights to use it, who would they pay if 10 people have it?
Whichever one of the 100 people that own it.
If someone were to play that video and they had to pay someone for the rights to use it, who would they pay?
I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. I just
here
we go. So here is this is NBA's.
Yeah, they're called Top Shots.
And
I'm sure this is going to be a royal. Well, this won't be this year.
They're NFTs, but like,
is this royalty free?
NBA Top Shot.
I don't know.
You're going to probably get striked.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can't play it.
Mm-hmm.
It explains it and says how much money.
I know. I mean, we can maybe try if you want to, Bubba, but
what it does is this particular video kind of explains what I'm trying to explain. Right, Lummy?
Yeah, there's like certain moments in NBA history that now you own.
That.
Let me just play it if they fucking strike me.
So a lot of them on it, like you actually don't own like the actual copyright rights to be able to then resell it and stuff.
I don't know,
what do you own?
But you do on some instances.
And most of the time, yes.
Hold on.
Over the conversation surrounding both basketball and crypto commerce. Top Shot is, in its simplest form, an online basketball card trading forum. Fans can buy and sell video clips of their favorite players from the past 2 seasons, called Moments, and grow their collections. Moments are just that.
So these moments are like little 8 and 9 second, like a highlight of LeBron doing a dunk or a guy hitting a 3 or something like that.
Yeah, or maybe the goat pooping on you.
Creatively packaged clips pulled from.
So like there's 137 of this particular video available. And it's sold anywhere from $340 to $50,000.
Question: when it's like this moment is for sale and there's 137, does that mean it's the same digital footage for each one of those 137?
Yes.
Or is it that shot but from different angles?
No, it's
the same thing.
You can either own like the rights to that, or let's say they had 500 of those, then each person owns like 1/500.
Well, why not sell like 1 million of them? Why are we capping it at 137?
Because that means it's lower.
Then it wouldn't be worth that much.
Yeah,
because
then it's
everybody
worth
has
like 4 cents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Broadcast feeds of games, high-flying dunks and big blocks and everything in between. These clips appear on YouTube, Twitter, the NBA's own website, ESPN, and yet they have immense value. Moments can come from one of two places. Directly from Top Shot in the form of limited edition packs that sell for anywhere from $9 for a set of common cards to $230 for a pack that could contain some of the rarest in the game. Or they can be bought and sold in the marketplace. Think an online swap meet.
Like Blitz, I would almost have to hire a guy to do anything, just run the NFT department.
Yep.
Right?
Wow.
We don't have those capabilities.
We don't have the time.
I don't even understand it.
Individual moments are traded between users for cash. To date, more than $365 million.
Hold on. Let me just back up on this. Hold on.
More than $365 million is exchanged hands between users on the marketplace. 6 sales have broken 6 figures. The most expensive of which was a sale of a Cosmic Edition Series 1 LeBron James dunk from a game against the Sacramento Kings on November 15th, 2019. It changed hands for $208,000. So why are some users emptying their pockets for them? Their appeal is simple. Like anything on the blockchain, their history is public and has immediate authentication. Everything traded.
So they're saying, Anna, one of the reasons why that these clips are worth something is because they're traded on blockchain, and they immediately give the owner a digital imprint and basically a digital receipt that they own it.
Right.
Right, Blitz is kind of giving you a
Public
digital
receipt.
receipt.
That's the whole purpose of NFTs.
Right, and the fact that you can prove that you own that.
Yeah.
has a digital key, identifying what they are, where they came from, and where they're going. They can be traded instantaneously, bypassing the logistical nightmare that mars material world art collecting. There is no hassle packaging or shipping, no problem dealing with authenticators, creators, or auctioneers. Over the past year, the amount of money exchanged.
Now, Blitz, Tom Bean had mentioned that we take some of my better paintings and use this fancy camera that you have, and I could start with some of my artwork
Oh, nice.
where you could own, like I do 10 copies of this particular piece and 5 copies of this particular piece. I mean, if I'm selling used suits for $1,000, what's my artwork going to go for? And I mean, it's because I'm a big time star.
Yep.
for NFTs has skyrocketed.
I mean, I'm sorry. You can hate all you want, but I'm a star.
Superstar.
Cardinals outfielder Matt Caesar made $35,000 in February alone from digital art sales. Another artist who goes by the name Fuwosis on Twitter has made $1.5 million this year. In late February, an NFT sold for $6.6 million, and another recently went for 10 times that much. The value of digital art is booming, mirrored only by similar growth in physical collectibles. That Michael Jordan rookie card hiding in your childhood attic could be worth more than your house. Top Shot meshes the NFT and trading card worlds, pairing LeBron James with the blockchain. And its scarcity of rarer cards, the immediacy that comes with everything being digital, and the lack of typical restrictions like shipping or grading that helps drive prices and profits. A Top Shot collector who goes by the name Pranksy has carved out a reputation on the platform as a power player, investing more than $1 million into Top Shot and earning more than $4.4 million in sales in return. Even those playing with smaller sums have turned 4 figures into 6, depending on when they join the platform. It's hard to say how much money.
So turning like 5,500 into 100,000.
Yeah.
Right, but they're saying
Pack
that
sales.
only happens to people that got in super early.
Marketplace fees could generate over time. But
Yeah, but if you have a fan base blitz that we have, then we're not trying to compete with the world. We have built-in customers, right?
No, I know.
in the best case scenario, it could be hundreds of millions of dollars. That's enough to potentially affect the salary cap, though neither the NBA nor the NBPA would comment on the details of their financial.
Now, but Blitz, who owns the original rights? The NBA?
I would think so.
Because the NBA is going to get paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the broadcast company that broadcasted the game, right? TNN.
Yeah, but I think NBA retains the rights to those.
You're probably right.
Financial partnership. As the digital art marketplace continues to grow, NBA Top Shop's at the forefront of sport and art. Time will tell if it sticks.
Time will tell if it stinks. Notice how he just throws that part in there real
If it
fast.
sticks.
Oh, that'll stick?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Bubba.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just wondering, you guys didn't put "Must Be the Lummy" on the songs yesterday. What do you think about must be or what?
We did put it on.
I mean,
No,
no,
we
he didn't.
That was the Daniel one.
Listen, I think that the three parody guys, they picked their 5 songs,
Oh,
did they
that's
not?
right.
Well, Must Be the Lummy was from
they
Daniel.
were great, and they were great, but "Must Be the Lummy" that
All right,
Nelly
buddy,
song.
I'm sorry. I mean, Carlos and Dark Match and John from Naples are all fucking brilliant, and, you know, I had to pick the best 15. Maybe Must Be the Lummy would have been number 16. I don't know. I can't
No,
fucking argue with you, buddy.
That was from
So
Daniel.
is that guy just not a normal guy?
Right. You're right.
Daniel
okay.
hasn't. He doesn't.
Well, maybe just play that song one more time because that song's so funny.
Yeah, well, I'll play it tomorrow. See you later. Leave me alone. Buy it as an NFT. I'll have it up tomorrow. Lummy, you know what you should do is you should make me an album for Songcast with the top 15, like you know what I'm saying?
The ones that he gave us.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like
Yep.
can you do that for me?
Yeah, I got them all already downloaded, so I'll just put
Top
them
15
together.
of 21.
Yeah, and get it up if you could.
No problem.
Anyway, Anna, back over to you. Do you understand? It's tough, and you're smart. This whole fucking world.
Not when it comes to like technology.
And
really.
Blitz, are you gonna go buy land on Metacast or Metasphere or Meta or whatever the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe
11,000's a lot though.
I could have. I know, whatever. I could have a few months ago when it was a lot cheaper, and I didn't because I thought it was stupid, and I think it's just as stupid now. But there's still money to be made in it, so I might do
I
something.
mean, Snoop Dogg's in there now. You can go hang out with him.
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg's got
whoop-de-doo.
real content though. Like he's got like Snoop Dogg isn't there as an investor. He's there as a content provider to get fucking paid.
He owns
He's
a big part. He owns a big portion of the land.
Yeah, he's there as an investor.
He's building his virtual mansion.
Well, he's there for both, but yeah.
I know. So Snoop Dogg is. Now, what does he own in the metaverse?
He has He has like a piece of land, and you can go hang out there and watch him in concert and stuff.
NFT, never forget to pass it. Quickest way to get your motherfucking ass kicked. Smoking big while I'm bouncing in the classic. No cap on.
Now, Blitz, if you buy the land, the sliver of land that Snoop had to buy to build this Snoop Dogg world, do you then have to have money to build?
He basically has like a club there that you can pay to go in.
Yeah, you got to buy tickets.
I know, but do they sell you the club, or do you have to buy the land and
No,
build
he-
the club?
No,
He
he
owns
owns
it.
it.
You have to pay to enter. I
He
imagine.
did. He bought
He
it.
built it. Well, he didn't.
Well, I mean,
build
yeah,
it.
I mean, they gave it
some.
to him,
Yeah,
but-
someone built this for
Yeah.
him, so he technically quote owns it. And then
And
you
so
go
if
and
you
get
wanna-
a
It's
ticket.
like a
So-
nightclub or a
and-
concert.
and
if you want to go there, you buy a ticket.
Even gotta get.
But what I'm trying to say, did he have to buy the land? And then when you buy the land, do you have to buy materials in order to build whatever the fuck you want to build on? Or they just say, okay, for, $10,000, we'll put a nightclub here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or do you have to fucking, actually have Big Red go out there and put the rebar in there and
You have to
fucking
buy. You have to buy the materials to build everything.
Yeah, if the normal person, yes. I mean, obviously somebody did
gave-
it for
yeah.
him.
But okay, let's say you're the normal guy. You're not Snoop Dogg. Probably with Snoop Dogg, they probably got a hold of Snoop Dogg and like, listen, we want you to be in our NFT world.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you a nightclub. motherfucker, and you're gonna obviously be an endorser and an early investor because we're gonna give you
a percentage
because we want to validate what the fuck we're doing with your celebrity, right? But let's say that you're Bubba Clem,
right?
And you want to go live in
Planet Bubba Meta,
whatever. But what I'm saying is, I want to go buy the land next to Snoop Dogg because I want to open up a nightclub. I want to open up a rock club,
right?
And so do I got to buy the land?
Snoop Dogg's going to call the county and get you closed down because of ordinance violations.
Then my white trash are going to end up fighting with his people.
It costs about $150,000 to build a home or whatever whatever the stupid thing is.
150,000 meta.
Yeah.
Which is,
Mana?
but isn't mana like $2 or $3?
It's for the upfront. They want you to buy like a mansion. It's dumb.
Hold on. So they're saying, like, if you want to own a fucking Mac Daddy mansion and this metaverse, that it potentially could be $300,000 or $400,000 cash.
Yeah,
U.S. money
to own a mansion.
You mean to own
on
nothing.
A video fucking game?
You mean own nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
so what Kevin was saying earlier too is you can buy like inside of a game now. You can buy, and I think this is how it will actually be used for the most part. Is let's say you're in Fortnite, for example, and you want to use a certain gun or you want to have a certain skin, then you can buy those kind of like you do now. But also, so like, let's say Ninja is on there. Ninja uses this skin and says, you know what? I've used this skin. I'm going to sell it now. And if you want to buy one of the skins that Ninja has used, you can buy that.
Whatever. Fucking.
And then where a lot of the money is going to be made, though, is so that guy buys it from Ninja. Fine. That guy had said, okay, well, I've had it for a few weeks. I'm going to resell it. Maybe make more, maybe not. Who cares? But the original person then gets a tiny percentage of that.
Well, you basically have to have shit, something that people want.
Wait, why? Because
that's how it works.
When the weed come around, real shit, 2 puffs, nigga, pass it.
So
right, exactly. You got past it after 2 puffs.
And the people don't even look real. Like, this looks like Minecraft fucking shit.
It's like fucking Legos.
Yeah.
Right.
It's blocked.
I only want that loud talk. Oh, you got it? Roll it up and let me say it.
Like, I mean, do you think that it'll eventually get so refined that the people will look real?
Yeah, probably.
Keep an eye on my weed, because if I don't, it'll disappear like magic.
So you're paying money to go to a fake club? No.
Right. Oh, and he listened to a live concert with the dog.
Smoke the whole sack, only got a
Which his live concert is just putting a CD machine in there and hitting play.
Right, it's not actually like live.
Sometimes they are.
Oh, like a live stream sort of thing?
Yeah.
2021. Snoop D.O. Dub.
You can buy different Snoop iterations.
NFT. Never forget to pass it.
Man, I don't want to be late to this fucking party. I want to make Bubba World bad.
Quickest way.
Come on, some of you fucking computer guys. Build this shit for me immediately.
Get your ass kicked. Oh yeah, this is another classic. Now right on. Right on.
Growing weed.
So all he owns is this Lego-looking fucking nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can
But
buy
it's a big chunk of land.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. This is mind-boggling, is it not?
I know.
And Blitz, fucking A, be honest. Do you think that this is going to be a thing?
Unfortunately, it will be.
There was a crypto punk sold for $530 million. And
what?
Bubba, this is what it looks like. This is so disgusting.
Blitz, can you bring... I just farted.
Oh, I heard it.
It wasn't in a
Yeah, I could hear it.
Blitz, can you bring in your fucking camera for us to take some pictures of my artwork?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know fucking...
That was $530
Wax
million.
would give $8 for one of my fucking Lithio Gibbs.
Your what?
Lithio Gibbs.
Lithio Gib, huh?
That's what I'm calling my shit. Lithio Gibbs.
All right.
What? Hold on, Anna. What did this sell for?
I can spell that.
$530 million.
I mean, I wouldn't pay more than like $200,000 or $300,000 for that thing.
I wouldn't pay $2
Like
or $3
crypto punks are a
dollars.
thing.
What?
Yeah, those little digital things. I don't get it. I'm so confused.
And somebody made this thing?
Yeah.
Some third grader?
Yeah.
On Microsoft Paint.
And they sell for a shit ton. The rare Rare CryptoPunks 850,000. I don't.
What?
I quit.
Yeah, me too.
I just
don't know
want
what
to come in
this
and
is.
do a
This
fucking
is
show.
This is why it's
blows
so.
my mind. Like literally, this is like doing mushrooms without doing mushrooms. It's got me spun the fuck out.
This is why it's so frustrating because our whole lives we're told to value certain things and shit like this we would never value, and now we're told that this is fucking treasure gold. So our whole calibration for what we should value is completely off because we're just like,
you're completely so right.
What the fuck do we value? I thought I should value a cool car, but apparently I should value a fake bowling alley.
Right. Like we have to recalibrate our whole way of thinking.
So that's why I'm resistant to it.
Shitty stuff is now cool.
Right.
Stupid fucking third grader shitty stuff is worth a lot, and really cool stuff ain't worth shit.
Right.
What the fuck?
Right. What the fuck?
See, it used to be cool to own a real club. Now it's cool to own a fake club.
Yeah, I owned real ones when they were cool.
Yeah, well, they're not cool anymore.
I'm gonna get into fake fucking shit too.
Yeah, you need to.
Fake.
That's why it's so infuriating because you're just like, I now have to recalibrate how I think about everything.
I'm telling you.
Well, we've always been thinking
Bubba Metaverse. That's the new club you're
I'm
gonna
fucking
open.
telling you, Planet. Yeah.
And you could be the DJ in it.
Why can't I be the owner? I gotta be the fucking DJ.
No, you gotta be the DJ.
No,
man.
I'm like
you can be the goddamn janitor too.
Yeah, nightclub DJ.
No, that's
clean
not
up
what
the
I'm saying
shit
is-
from the fucking the drunks that puke all over the
Yeah,
fucking
you could be
bathroom
the-
stall.
No, because then people pay to go
Clean
there
up
to
all the
watch
shit,
you.
Lummy.
I was
Lummy.
saying, you be the
Vomit
DJ,
comment.
people would pay you. People would pay you to.
Well, somebody
be there.
needs to buy me a nightclub in one of these real fucking cool deals
Right.
here
In the sandbox.
in the Sandbox. Now, Blitz, how would I go and find out what shit for the Sandbox is selling for?
Can we go right
to
now?
You got to go to one of the real estate brokers.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, we have to go to a fake real estate broker.
That
Great.
is correct.
Which is
And
some
they're
fat bitch in fucking Wichita, Kansas that's smoking cigarettes, slinging fake land.
making a lot of money doing it.
What the fuck? Can somebody send me to a real estate
Yeah,
broker
it's
of the
better-
Sandbox?
I'm
deal?
A lot of them
you
don't
the
show
link.
prices too, but
They
yeah.
do. Yeah, it's.
Hold on. Am I really going to a real estate broker right
Yeah,
now?
it's metaverse.properties.
Please.
I'm just trying to send you the link.
Send me the link, buddy. I'm going to see what's...
All
I
right,
think my
I'm in the
computer hates
sandbox
myself
right now.
What's that, Lummy? Can you get it to me? You gotta
I'm
What'd
trying.
you
My
just say,
computer
Lummy?
hates me because I'm.
No, say what you just said though.
What? My computer hates me?
No, you said my computer hates myself.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
the world's first virtual real estate company.
Well, but a lot of those don't show prices, but you can look at it.
No, it does. This
Buy
one
land.
does.
Okay. I can buy land in Decentraland.
Yeah, go to Decentraland.
No, how about Sandbox? Because
I will check.
Because that seems to be the most popular. Does it not?
Decentraland is, but okay.
All right, Decentraland is?
Yeah,
All right. So we'll go to Decentraland. This is the most popular, supposedly?
probably.
Yeah, this is the Zillow of fake shit.
Yeah, this is Zillow. This is a Zillow
The
website.
Goddamn fucking
Decentraland
Zillow.
property that's made for you.
Keep scrolling down.
You'll find land in 5 districts of Decentraland, including Crypto Valley, Dragon City, Ethereum City, Vegas City, Fashion Street, District X, and more.
So pick one.
So I want to live in the Dragon Estates.
Okay.
Is that the red light district?
Here it is. Oh, they're telling me to make an offer.
I know. That's
Some
why.
were, some,
make an
were, some
offer.
were showing them like 3.2.
That's what I tried telling Lummy that sometimes.
No, because I was looking at it with Kevin. Him and I were looking at it
Ke-
on that one.
Lummy.
Yes.
Try going to like a different one.
What?
NBC. I don't know if they have anything for Sandbox for sale, but you can check.
Lummy, where is a place that I can see stuff for sale?
I'm trying to
Here we go. Hold
go
on.
back to it.
Ooh.
We're in the Sandbox. It says the Sandbox property that's made for you. The Sandbox is a community-driven platform where creators can monetize voxel assets and gaming experiences on blockchain. From conference, commercial spaces to art galleries, family homes, hangout spots, Metaverse Properties offers land in premium locations in the Sandbox blah, blah, fucking blah. Now, it gives me 3x3 game credit estates attached to make what? All right, here. Is this where I need to go, you think, Blitz, right here?
I can't see it, but
38 individual connected lands.
try it.
I clicked on it. Now,
I just clicked. I sent you what Kevin and I were looking at before.
we might have to resend it because it only stays up for a certain amount of time. All right. checking your browser, accessing the sandbox game. Look at that. We're playing a fucking game.
Yeah,
still
I'm looking up cauliflower on a fucking sandbox. It's $23 for cauliflower, Bubba.
All right,
you can buy real cauliflower for less.
All right.
So go the fourth one, Bubba.
Broccoli
is a piece of land.
Right here?
Yeah. Now see where it says 3 point something? Yeah, there you go.
So it's $3.05? No, it's $11,000.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I am sorry, but I would have to fucking literally bust my ass all year to save $10,000. Like that would be like the most I could save all year if I fucking just absolutely busted my asses. I might be able to save 10 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have to take my entire year savings to buy. What am I getting?
Nothing.
You're getting a piece of land kind of by that guy's face.
Like right here?
Yeah, that's the one.
You wouldn't want to have some property there, man? That was a good spot.
Bubba, I found a great deal. Evil snowman for $570.
Where are you gonna put it at?
You don't have a piece of property to put it there.
Front yard that I don't own.
Yeah.
That's all that I can afford. I can't even afford that.
You're gonna have to buy a fucking
$12,000 property.
A rental. You have to buy a rental.
I can't even afford cabbage on this shit.
So here's what they say you're getting.
That's all I can afford.
A land is a digital piece of real estate in the sandbox metaverse that players can buy to build experiences on top of. Once you own land, you will be able to populate it with games and assets. Each land is unique, non-fungible token lying on a public Ethereum blockchain.
Mm-hmm. Obviously.
This is some fucking dumb shit, man.
This is some dumb.
And I'm upset because it's dumb, and we have to integrate ourselves in it because this is the future. I know Kevin's right. Has he ever been wrong?
No.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Yeah. So, what if I just want to live this life, and I don't want to live that life because I don't want to buy a piece of fucking land? I don't even own any land in real life. How can I own land?
Right.
Well, maybe that's the whole thing.
And it's more expensive for fake land.
Yeah, it's literally. I'm trying to sell Bubba Raceway Park for real.
Maybe we should make it fake.
Fake.
Triple the cost.
Do they have racetracks there?
Sure they do.
But then you kind of get guys to build race cars to come race, and next thing you know, you got one guy that race. I mean,
yeah, but you won't get rained out in the metaverse.
In this shitty game.
Somebody will buy fake rain and fucking rain on your race.
Charge you per droplet.
I can't even fucking wrap my mind
around this
bullshit.
How much to buy a thunderstorm?
So this little piece of land right here, this little piece of fucking land right there, which looks like it's by a whole bunch of other little pieces of land. Am I going to build a house there?
Maybe they're going to
build a fucking gas station
maybe
there?
you hear. Maybe you got insider trading that Walmart's going to open up a place there, so that land's worth more.
Oh, that's
true. This is 12,000. But
someone could buy it for you. They want to build something big.
Mm-hmm.
To play a game,
or buy stuff. So if you go to the search, see up top, like the search, you type in something and it can find.
Search where?
Go up, like see where little. Keep going up toward the top to your right. Yeah, right there. Yeah. So you type something in.
How about like buy a car?
Car. Yeah, type that in. See what comes up. Just hit enter.
Enter?
Yeah.
Car, CAR.
So you can buy whatever it shows.
Then show any fucking cars.
Yeah, but that's what you buy.
What?
What do you mean that's what you buy? I want to buy a car. I'm not trying to buy a fucking giraffe. Like when you buy a car, you buy a car.
Well, like they have paintings and stuff like that
fake.
kind of
Who
stuff.
cares?
I know. Like this, I'll show you that. Like I just went on and it showed me a Jennifer Aniston painting you can buy for $306, and then display it on your piece of land.
So my land now just has a billboard of fucking Jennifer Aniston that I paid money for it too.
Yeah.
And how do I?
You can't even jerk off to that, Bubba.
Yes,
I can.
So my neighbor does he have to pay me every time he looks at it or some bullshit?
No, but if people like it, they can buy it from you for
How
more.
can we make Bubba Army fucking pieces to put on our land?
Ooh, Sean Hannity.
That's what we're trying to do.
We need to just sell Bubba Army logos.
I'm trying to get into this, but my fucking Lord, it's tough to wrap your mind around it.
Because it just seems so fucking dumb.
It seems so fucking stupid.
You know why? Because it is.
It's so sad.
What if I wanted to buy a hooker? Can I put hooker?
Yeah, they got people for sale on Sandbox.
Hooker.
I'm looking at them right now.
No item.
Can't afford any of them.
They're all white.
How about a woman? I want to buy a woman. Nope, you can't buy women either.
Lame.
Can't in real life.
How about a fucking bulldozer? I mean, what can you buy on this motherfucker?
Right, nothing apparently. A Jennifer Aniston painting.
Yeah.
If you type in NASCAR, there's some pretty lame, like, paintings or something.
Looks like my shit. You know what? I think this is ran by the Chinese government because my computer's locked up.
Yeah, I was locking mine up.
So mine. I clicked something I shouldn't have.
Yeah, this whole thing is to fuck us.
Great.
Now they're going to get, you know what? Now tomorrow we're going to send 5 Bitcoin to get my whole fucking deal unlocked.
Mm-hmm, they can just have it at that point.
How long has this shit like Sandbox been around?
20 years.
No, like 8 days.
Seriously, it's been around that long?
No, I think it's been around since like November.
Bubba, you want to buy a car? I found it.
All right, send me a link to it.
So you can buy a NASCAR car to drive around on your property and stuff.
Yeah, look like a real fucking... For $382,000.
Bro, that looks sweet. I want one of those.
It puts it in your collection.
Hold on. This is where you gotta fucking hit the brakes, Blitz. So the guy next door. Hold on, Blitz. The guy next door.
I've been trying to buy a car for a while. I'm buying one of these.
The guy next door, I think you would agree, has a really nice car collection.
Yeah, well now you can flex on his stupid ass.
Blitz, does the guy next door, Doug, have a really nice car collection?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's got real cars. That's Jobber.
Yeah. So can you imagine if he goes, I just paid $382,000 for this fucking Lamborghini. Well, you know, so did I.
Hey, Bubba,
I paid
what?
$300. Let me show you what I got for $382. I got a fucking car that looks like a third grader drew it.
Hey,
on a sketch and etch.
Tomorrow, I'm driving to the virtual BRN with my virtual car. I don't need to come to work anymore. I got my virtual car. I'm driving to the virtual BRN. Fuck it.
Oh shit.
Fuck it. I'm not doing shit.
Want to race, bro? Fuck boy.
You have to buy virtual gas for your virtual car.
And how fast can that fucking hoopty go?
Oh,
not very fucking fast. I mean,
it goes
Blitz,
3 pixels an hour.
Blitz, by race car standards, if you were to buy a $382,000 car, you could get a really nice fast car. Can you not? I mean, you could get a really fucking fast car in today's world.
For how much is it?
For $382,000. So for $400,000, Blitz, you can get a fucking fast car, right?
Yeah, you could almost buy a Pista.
This thing.
So I just sent you where there's all the cars, and they keep going up. The different the car, Chevy Camaro to a Pontiac Grand Prix. They're more expensive.
This literally insults my intelligence.
I can't wait till you see them. It's the same thing.
I know they're just.
Hold on, the one even goes in front of the other one. Look, the white one with the long dong goes in front of the green car.
And they're getting more expensive as you go down.
There's somebody that is on mushrooms that is worth $1 zillion right now for making hey, dude, I just make these fucking... I got Microsoft Windows 06.
Paint. They got motherfucking paint.
And I make these fucking cars.
And these assholes are actually buying them.
Yeah, no shit.
What the fuck?
You're going to have to build a whole new fucking 2-post lift.
Hello?
A fake lift.
Yeah, fake garage.
Hello?
Bubba.
Hey, I got my car collection on this thumb drive. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Speaking of cars, I think you should buy on the metaverse a cream machine that goes around and broadcasts your show. Then it can break down in the middle of the road, and it's just that
never to be used again.
Never to be used again. And then they send me a bill for the fucking virtual wrecker service that came and took it to the fucking virtual fucking shop and fixed it.
Like, motherfucker, you didn't do shit.
You got a towing sponsor for that.
Yeah. See you later.
Oh, if you want the NASCAR shop, NASCAR shop, so you can come fix your car, it's $1,679,000.
Blitz, I think there's a guy like Dr. Evil that's sitting here fucking doing all this, going, these are the stupidest motherfuckers in the world.
Like, Bubba, if you keep scrolling down, you find the shops.
We're joking about this because it's funny, but like this shit's
right
real.
That's right there. That's you own NASCAR towing.
Where?
Like, see NASCAR racing?
Where? Right here?
Yeah, you own the rights now to all that stuff
yeah. That's
in
gonna
the
get you
metaverse.
It's going to give you so much
$32,000.
Yeah, for NASCAR racing. There's NASCAR towing, so you own the tow shop that has to tow the cars.
You're going to get so much fake pussy from this.
Hey, honey, you could be a real... We need to bring you back here as a real whore.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking everybody. And then we could see how that's working out for that girl.
Yeah, see how it's going on for Anna
her.
in the metaverse.
And
in Sandbox metaverse.
Anna H is real, and Anna M is on a metaverse.
Yeah.
And what if Anna M is just the most popular bitch ever?
Hell yeah.
Got guys buying her shit. Fucking, she's just fucking.
Balling out.
Straight balling
Just
out.
driving in fake cars.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that car. Look how badass those cars you can buy are.
Fuck yeah. Put my big fake jugs on the nice.
But Bubba, you could be a NASCAR
pixelated
finally. Racing.
They got horses.
You got a nice dumper in the fucking virtual metaverse
Yeah,
too.
my big old fat dumper.
What would this thing cost?
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's
pretty snazzy. It's sad that we're now impressed by that. We're like, hey, shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. Make an offer.
It's pretty right. Like, we're like, oh, that's a fucking Picasso right there. Compared to the, oh my God! You know what? The animation looks.
Let them load. I want to see some of this bullshit.
The animation looks like the type of technology I use for the Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, and Chicks for Free.
You're exactly right.
That's what all of the artwork in this metasphere looks like. Remember the movers?
It's like fucking garbage.
Right. The movers on Dire. Oh, I can only imagine what this one costs, Blitz.
Oh, the way you make offers.
Oh, I'd pay fucking millions for that. Look at that thing. That thing is so.
Tony Stewart's going to be buying that. It looks like Chase Briscoe's car.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, Blitz, what I'm saying is, like, does Tony Stewart own all the rights to all of the Stewart Haas cars? And if they were to put those up, like, I got to think that he does.
I can't imagine they would allow. I mean, like, that's not legal. I mean,
no. It would be legal for Tony to sell it because it would be legal for Tony to sell his pick likeness of his cars.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
So I mean, if the NBA,
I typed in Tony Stewart in the search. I'll send you because one says Tony Smoke Stewart.
Oh, there you go. Here you go.
Whoa.
Here's Tony's. And
How much?
It is worth. Hold on. It's worth 0.01.
Oh, not really that good.
Looks just like him though.
It does. We need to we need to do picture. Oh, look at that.
Guy from Star Trek or whatever.
Is that Patrick Stewart?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the Star Trek guy?
That's kind of cool though. Yeah. I like to have one of those of me. I bet you that would. I mean, I bet you somebody would pay $110.
Oh, it
has
moves.
a wonky eye.
It moves.
Yeah.
Got a lazy ass eye.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that to me.
I mean,
fucking Bubba Light would pay $110 for that all day.
All day.
Yeah, we'd sell 50 of those. Maybe we need the NFT. Oh, look. Look at this right here.
Oh, hell yeah! Wow.
Oh, $2.
$2?
For
yeah,
a cartoon.
$2.94. Yeah, for a cartoon.
That's great.
That's what mine would go for. $2.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Okay, no more. See you later.
Oh, I minimize it right in time.
You're good, thanks. I don't know if this excites me or if this freaks me the fuck out.
Depresses you. I'm depressed.
But Anna, what if we get on the start of Blitz will tell you we have been talking with a company for about a month and we're going to get into this space. I just don't know the space that well, but we are going to have some of my shit as NFTs. Yeah. If it doesn't sell, I mean, it's no fucking skin. Like, who cares?
You can't even post it yourself. Like, you need a.
No, you got to work through you got to work through a company that does. You got to work through a company that sells.
So you can't just post it like you post something on eBay.
You got to register it, and
you got to have a marketplace, which is like an eBay for
NFTs.
Can you just do an NFT marketplace?
Look, there's Joe Rogan.
Oh, his spinning logo.
Yeah. So I mean, what you do on it is you find something that you own, which would be like Joe Rogan owns that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you get an account
Okay, but you can't do it yourself. Like you need a broker or something.
Yeah, you can't do it yourself. There's
well,
no
you
way.
You can.
But
You just
you
got to
don't-
use the marketplace.
Okay,
No, you
but,
can easily do it. You don't need anybody.
but you guys. Okay, but you guys are corresponding with.
But you would need something. You could sell it on your own, but you would need something if you were going to get a percentage. You need a brokerage firm if you were going to get a percentage of every time that thing is traded. I don't think you could do that on your own. Every time that image gets traded, I think that in order for you to get a right, a percentage of that transaction, you would have to have registered with one of these companies. I don't know that a guy could do that on his own.
Why do you get a percentage of it once it's sold?
That's the way it works.
So if I sell it to you, if you sell it to Lamy, then I get a percentage of that transaction?
Yes. Like no, let's say this. No. If I own it, Bubba the Love Spot.
Yes.
If you create it.
It's mine. I own it.
Yeah.
And we distribute it, and you bought it.
Right.
Let's say you bought it for $100.
Yep.
And then you have it listed. You have it up there because people can see what you own.
Because I want to sell it for $120.
And you list it for $120, and Lummy buys it. Well, you get $120, but I also get a percentage, like a point or two, of that sale.
But then if Lummy sells it,
I get a percentage.
I get a percentage of that?
No.
So
just
the
me.
creator.
The creator does.
Oh, okay,
just the creator.
I see.
So you can see why Blitz and I are going to be fucking doing NFT downloads the entire
day.
Oh, yeah.
But so, well, I think what Anna's saying is like, why are we going with a guy to go through somebody else? Because there's other deals there, but
you don't need a broker for putting something on eBay.
No, like if we went right to where we're going to sell it at, we can do that. Like we don't need anyone.
Okay, so then why do you need the middleman?
There's other
issues.
things.
Yeah. Now, Blitz, do not broadcast this, okay?
Okay.
It's something naughty.
Okay.
But like they're doing these too.
Sure.
And that's $551.
Yeah, for the I don't need fake porn. I don't even know.
Now, Blitz, I own a lot of that too.
I know.
I own a lot of that.
Well, I was kind of wondering with the guy we're dealing with, like, is that okay?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, is that okay?
Yeah.
Well, all right. All right.
Let's take a break. Let's go home. Fuck it.
Yeah. Go home.
I'm watching this, and this is lame.
What are you watching?
Lummy.
This guy make a club. I didn't want to send it to you.
Lummy, it's not lame because we're getting into this.
No, not the NFT. I'm saying what I just watched. Like it was a tutorial on how to make a club.
Blitz, I'd like to get into the NFT world before I get into the fucking mega deal.
In this video, we'll have a quick
just go toward the end
sound component and a few ways.
So bad.
The last option here is message interruptible. If set to true, you can set the message E, and
so
our
you made a
sound
dance
can be
club.
heard even if we move away from the location of the radio. And there you have it. With a few quick clicks, we're set up and ready to party. If you use the sound component, make sure to join the Discord channel and share your progress.
The funny thing is, this is nothing new. Like literally, they've been doing the same thing on like Roblox and even like Second Life, and then they've been selling the in-game stuff forever. I mean, not ever, but 20, 30 years.
Well, it's all new to me.
Yeah, it depresses me.
I just don't. I don't know. Stuff I thought was cool sucks, and things that I thought suck are cool.
Minecraft.
Oh God, Minecraft.
That's basically what this is.
Yeah, it looks just like it.
I know. It looks like Minecraft and Roblox. Did you fart?
Yep.
I smell it.
That was quick.
No, the last one too.
All right, well, I'm going to get into this NFT shit. I'm going to get into some of the porn stars that have been in here because Blitz, I have a very extensive release form, and if I have a picture of you or you appeared on my show, I got you locked up. I even have in my release form, my 2257, where I own technology that hasn't been invented yet.
Right.
It actually has that verbiage for when you're here. So yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean. Anna, as stupid as it sounds, I could become very, 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 very wealthy from this.
I'm very aware of that.
And
I think you're way ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
way ahead of the curve.
Oh, yeah. And you know why I'm ahead of the curve?
Because Kevin?
No.
Oh.
Because you own all your own stuff?
Because I own my own stuff.
Yeah.
Again, Blitz, what is everything we have worth? I would say tens of millions of dollars. Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight.
Sweet.
Yeah, double pills.
I didn't get any good. I fucking did not sleep worth a fuck last night.
And you fucking...
Why?
You might have... I mean, did you do anything else?
Did you jerk it?
What are you talking about? Once you get to it.
Did you fucking double up your 246 or anything?
No, in fact, I ate right at 4. I mean, I ate right at 2. Ate meatballs with no carbs at 2.
Okay.
Was a little bit late on my meds, but what usually fucked my meds up is if I eat too late. So I had the empty stomach at 4:15, and then for some reason it just didn't work last night, and I was up till like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Did you re-up at all?
I did.
Okay.
I dropped a Z.
Yeah.
And then now I'm in a Z hole.
Oh.
About, I don't know, 9:30 or 10, maybe a little bit later. I snapped one off and took
snapped
a Z.
a half a Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, I snapped a quarter Z.
I slept pretty good, actually.
I actually got to go to the bank and get some money. Blitz, I'll tell you this. Talk about a great feeling. This bank gets a hold of me and says, "Hey, you got this one account that's got $1,700 in it."
What?
And yeah. So listen to this. It's just right around the corner, and it's inactive. We're gonna close it because there's not been any activity like in 5 years.
Whoa!
So I'm going to pick up $1,700.
Are you gonna drive the moped there?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Awesome.
I'm gonna drive the moped to a bank in West Shore and pick up $1,700 cash.
Hell
Now,
yeah.
fuck Snoop Dogg. I'm goddamn pimp.
Yeah, you are.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Bitches.
I'm here to get my money. Meep.
And be like, see that fat guy?
Yeah.
He's Bubba the Love Sponge.
The guy in the
Christ.
moped
Yep.
Is he still in the air?
with the fucking rearview mirror, or the rear lights
The
dangling down.
the fat guy that arrived in a moped, just took out his last $1,700. He used to have 17 million, and now he
He
just
thought
took
he
out.
won the lotto because he got $1,700.
He said he's more pimped than Snoop
And he
Dogg.
said, and he laughed at us all and said, "I'm going to be the king of NFTs.
Is that
I'll be buying this fucking bank soon, bitches.
Is that a
Yeah,
fucking moped?
virtually.
Virtually. Oh, he owns the virtual bank across the street from us,
Right.
Planet Bubba Bank.
Yeah.
Those are
Valley
orthopedic
Virtual Bank.
slides?
No, those are work boots. Makes them look a little taller.
You got paint and start doing some mopeds.
Blitz, can you start? Honest to God, I'm not fucking kidding you. Can you bring the camera in? I can gather up my best pictures.
Okay.
We can start those with NFTs.
Oh.
Or should I just go right for the horse?
I don't know.
Oh, I did the Artie podcast yesterday.
How'd that go?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I'm just not going to tell you when it's going to get released.
Did you get the email?
No.
Oh, I thought they updated it.
What email? What email, motherfucker?
Didn't they update it?
Update what?
The date of the podcast.
I was told not to say what day the podcast was coming out until the day the podcast came out.
Okay.
Do you know something that I don't? Did they email us something?
Yeah.
When?
Today.
What time?
I thought you told me that. I thought you said during the break that they updated the date.
Ruh-roh.
I wish you could deal with yourself sometimes. I wish
You
could,
said during the break that they update. They pushed the release back.
I never said on the air.
No, privately, not on there.
Yeah, motherfucker. And I can't say what day it is until it's that day.
Okay.
You dumbass.
Okay.
Why has everything got to be the negative side of things? Why can't you just roll with it?
Oh, no, it's not negative at all.
Anna, do you find it frustrating for me to have to manage this guy?
A little bit, yeah.
Thanks, appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm gonna get that pussy.
Go get
for
motion
Blitz
sickness,
does.
bitch.
I'm gonna get that pussy for Blitz does.
You're the man, Bubba.
Oh, how much would that make you mad, Blitz, if I blasted Anna before you did?
Would that make
No,
you
for
mad?
real. Like, for real. Like, let's shoot this fucking for real.
Yeah,
For real?
we're in sandbox land.
Yeah, you know what, Blitz? We're in sandbox land, and not virtually, but in real life, I fuck Anna before you do. Now, for real, I think it might be breaking bro code.
Oh, I already told you a while back how I felt about that.
I know, so let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
It would kind of be breaking bro code.
I said that's probably one of the few things you could do where I actually would shoot you.
And see, Anna, that's not fair, because you're not
So why
his.
came at me?
So, Anna, but you're not his, are you?
No.
Okay, you're not nobody's, are you?
I'm nobody's.
Well, why couldn't I?
I'm a free agent, as
and
they
what,
say.
And what if you put Blitz? What if she put the moves on me and she's like, "Hey, Bubba,
Well, then I would shoot her, obviously.
You'll see that in a minute.
It's the kind of guy we got to live with around here. I mean, can you people find Blitz as intolerable as me?
Sometimes, yes.
Thanks. There you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Go get that
Plus, I got that
1700.
one decision to make, Blitz, that I don't know what I'm going to fucking do.
Oh, yeah.
Because quite frankly, I don't want to do it.
Really?
Yep. I'm leaning towards fuck you.
Mm.
Can
I be honest?
Nobody hint
No, not at all.
as to what we're even talking about, but I'm leaning towards telling somebody to fuck off. I don't want to do business with them anymore.
Okay.
And what do you think I should do? Give me your honest opinion.
Just
swallow my pride and do it?
Yeah.
What a fucking pussy.
Well, because, there was that deal towards the end of it where you don't have to live with it forever,
Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope to have our NFT department so we can be individually. I'm going to be rich, and I'm going to pay the people a little bit better, but I'm taking all the money on this shit. I want to be rich again.
Of course you do. What's going to be the first few things you buy? Like, all right, let's say that for some reason your fucking one of your NFTs is like, holy shit, everyone wants it. You get $10 million cash. You got $10 million cash right now. What are you getting?
Nothing.
Gonna crypto it?
Nope, I'm going to buy a nice car.
Hold on. Turn on Tyler's mic.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Can you give me $1 million?
That's the first thing he said.
No, first thing I would do, Blitz, if you're talking about $10 million.
$10 million free and clear in the bank. It's yours.
All right. I would first buy.
Now, you got to remember, I'm not saying $10 million a year. You got no other guarantees. You have $10 million free and clear. Now, you might make more in the future. I'm not saying you won't.
I know, I got $10 million.
Gotta buy property, Bubs. That's appreciated.
I agree.
I'm gonna buy. I don't know what I'm gonna buy. I'm buying a race. I'm buying a dirt late model hauler.
That's a good investment.
No, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to
buy a condo on the beach.
I'm gonna go to this is just how I'm wired.
I know.
I'm gonna go to Mark Richards, and who is the owner of Rocket Chassis, and I'm gonna say, Mark, how much would it cost to rent a year ride for Tyler on the World Outlaw Circuit? How much would it cost?
What do you think that would cost? Because I have no idea.
I would say probably $600,000. What would you think, Tyler?
I was saying probably $1 million.
Yeah, probably $1 million.
Now,
so I still got 9 left. So I'm like, Tyler, I'm going to buy you 1 year's worth of this shit. Hopefully you've established yourself as a good driver that you can, somebody will hire you after this first fucking cedar year, okay? So there's $1 million. I'm down to 9. And then I go and I give you guys all a couple $100,000.
Woo. Thank you so much.
I give Blitz more. Like if I give you $250 on, I give Blitz at least $500.
Of course.
Maybe I might give
that.
I might give Blitz, $800.
Yeah, he deserves it.
So I'm probably down to about $5 million. And I probably buy, a nice property, but not one that's gonna, I'm not gonna overpay for some big fucking ass mansion. I'm gonna go out and buy, $1 million and $2.
You could buy your old house back for $2.4 million.
Fuck you, Blitz. That's how we're ending this show.
You and Tyler propped.